Now the video was sent to me, like a couple of videos, right? So one of it says the autopsy is out, you know, and they were waiting on the police to give us the results. Now one was saying, okay, the result is going to be discussed behind closed doors with, you know, the attorney and everybody who is involved, right? Now there's another video here. There's another one, there's this person, I don't know, he's on a YouTube, is a video on YouTube that person sent to me. The person has a close insider Ninu police force, right? And that particular individual was given the result of the person was given the result of the autopsy, actually maybe a screenshot or whatever, and just like I emphasized it, like a couple of my shows days back, they're not going to really have anything to pin on Naira Marley. I said it, and show me enjoy it. I said it. But even that Sam Larry as well, you know, yes, also there's a video going around of Ibitotilon torment someone Totino and everything. But no voice conversation between these two individuals. Only there's really no evidence to pin on Naira Marley. Now, part of the autopsy secret, part of the autopsy is Nino body, Nino system, and Nino toxicology, and the fluid and the blood. The only thing to show up, right? The only thing to show up is the weed. Because in stay in system for 90 days, right? Now, the injection, at everything else, show, because those ones doesn't stay, and everything on list is like sedative, antipsychotic medicine. You understand? So one really now in the voice note, God, phone to me shaking in WhatsApp. God damn it. Only you know, like I said, one really pinpoint anything normally, because when it goes in Nigeria, yes, everybody knew we pay him joining Malians triggered or started his problems. And Bobo depression medicine, of course, from stress and the victimizing and the, you know, vulnerability that he went through in the hands of the Malians, only push to go do all these things. But guess what? Among the country that we have, Taban Soru, we're really seeking for stuff like that. That is where my fear lies. Okay? Because now it's like, what is, I said it here. Yes, everybody, see, this thing is now this person told Soror voice note here. Only if they want to go by this thing, by this case, they have to retrace it back to time of fine. But one lot to retrace it back to Mohbad to give up ghost man. One lot to retrace time to give up. I want to walk around there, to physically walk around there. And when you want to bury or lower, one lara physical body, yes, worry ojú abẹ́rẹ́ bí tó ti fún lábẹ́rẹ́ ní you know, backside ni cheek botte, right? gbogbo nǹkan tó rí lára ẹ̀ ó kàn show pé okay then wọ́n sọ pé infection wọ́n náà sọ pé òun ò mú gbó mọ́ but wọ́n náà sì bá traces gbónú ara ẹ̀ ó lè ti stop gbó. We don't know how long to stop gbó, but igbó lè stay lára for 90 days. She get now pé then wọ́n notice pé ó ní infection, ó ní ear infection. You understand? So ear infection, yeah, he was using nǹkan tí wọ́n bá lára ẹ̀ o, diazepam, ketamine, codeine àti bí tetanus shot. Àwọn nǹkan márùn yẹn, àwọn oògùn márùn yẹn ni wọ́n bá nínú system ẹ̀, right? Now the metazepam àti diazepam is like an antipsychotic, muscle relaxant, anxiety medicine, which can cause like severe drowsiness, of course, severe drowsiness, if not care, if toba mix pẹ̀lú alcohol or something, can result into respiratory failure. This emi kọ́ ni mo ń sọ yẹn nísìnyí, part of nǹkan tẹ́ni yẹn sọ nínú voice note yẹn ni mo jot down. Shey you understand? She understand? So in a way, voice ẹni tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ bó ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn is like they're not going to pin anything on anybody. They're not going to pin anything on anybody. Anybody tí mo sọ as in Naira Marley and Sammy Larry. Wọ́n ní rí nǹkan kan pin mọ́ wọn. Àti rí Naira Marley ní Naija o, Sammy Larry ni wọ́n sọ pé ó ṣì wà ní custody. Custody tó dẹ̀ wà, wọ́n náwọn èèyàn tí ń sọ pé kó fi sílẹ̀ because they really have nothing against him right now, because wọ́n ní kò physically wà ńbẹ̀ nígbà tí nǹkan ṣe Mohbad. You understand? However, everybody knew and saw the way bó ṣe ń bully ọmọ yẹn káàkiri. You understand? We saw how Sammy Larry like frustrated Imole on every show tó bá lọ and everything. You understand? So that voice is letting us know pé ọ̀rọ̀ yìí tó bá mójútó wọ́n máa yọ bọ̀rọ̀. And I said it. Even if Naira Marley is here, they cannot pin anything on him because kò really wà ní Nigeria. I said it. Ṣé tó bá jẹ́ ní ìlú òyìnbó láti ń wo ohun tí wọ́n ń ṣe. Eléyìí tó ń sọ pé okay, it's been 5 days because he's been buried for more than 4 days and then it was re-exhumed. Let me tell you something. Tó bá jẹ́ ní ìlú òyìnbó náà ti fẹ́ ṣe autopsy tó ṣe yẹn, n tó lò way back as far back as a month or something, táwọn òyìnbó ara wọn bíbà tó máa fi ń ṣe àwọn léṣe pé kò wà traceable, they will trace it out nínú irun ẹ̀ ní o, nínú anything ààrẹ, they will bring it out. But I said it, Nigeria is not equipped to do all that stuff. And this boy's case is a national issue. You understand? Yes, it's in Nigeria. They're going to eventually leave the guy alone because, oh, Baba shall forward the kinin. Can Jack listen see voice any ton sorry or wati conversation to one Johnny? Yes. One was 20 years. Why she ring koto panu are either from the bones, either from a from anything until they get a daddy. But once up then the nurse tí wọ́n know what gola bere, it was just like an adugbo nurse adugbo. Because wọ́n náà sọ pé kò fẹ́ lọ sí hospital, so ó máa ń pe nurse yẹn pé kó wálé wá treat òun. So we don't even know if he's a licensed person at this point. Ló gún lábẹ́rẹ́ yẹn, but wọ́n gún lábẹ́rẹ́. Àwọn tí wọ́n wá ń sọ wípé ó wà lára ǹjẹ́ ìyàwó ẹ̀ the boy that did video where Mohbad is dead, Mohbad is dead, Boboye, the dreadlock guy, and some other people. And they need to look into those people critically and ask them, you know, days, maybe 5 or 2 weeks from Igbati Shele. In that voice note, you guys will give me a minute. I will go into my WhatsApp here, transfer that stuff here so I can play it, so you guys can hear it. A week or 2 weeks before the incident, he was dashing people money, giving them 500,000. He gave like 4 people. He gave his dad 500,000. He gave his junior brother. He gave some other people 500. He was just giving money out. He was just giving money out. No, the guy said he's not sure if he was alive, but Oti appeared dead. So one basinu kini, but for sure they saw him with a broken neck. But that might be the main cause. But he also said, "On go through." So they were saying maybe because of the infection. Because of the infection. You see, Yusuf Oluwatunji, that is the point right now. That girl knows a lot, Yawo Mohbad. People are saying, don't talk about, everything keeps circling, it keeps circling back to her. There is no way she will be avoided or ignored in this situation. There is no way. She knows a lot that she's not saying. That girl, she knows a lot. At this point, Mogbapani, Gistlover got to drop case, Latima defender. One not to drop case, Latima defender. And I heard because you guys can see I'm just coming from work. I need to talk to Mohbad's dad because only Mohbad's dad granted an interview with Punch. Is it Punch or something? If he gives me the go-ahead to play his voice notes, he is also not comfortable with that girl, Mohbad's wife. And he said, what he said to me was what he said in that Punch interview, where they need to do the DNA. Mohbad's mom is saying no DNA. Mohbad's dad is saying DNA. They said Gistlover is not supporting or backing him up like he or she used to do. I don't know about that. This was just a hearsay thing. She understand. So I don't know. So Yawo Mohbad, there's no way they can, except she got exonerated completely by the Autopsy to investigate Oroi. The Falanos lawyer, Ton Shegon, they will not say because she hired them to be her lawyers. They still gotta look at her. They still gotta ask her the most difficult question ever. As in, retrace all the steps from so time to so time. Now is the time to bring to step by step. Be the last step of that guy. You know? So, Baba Mohbad is saying, come iti bury omong until Toba she DNA. And then he's saying he wants his son to be buried back ní orí ilẹ̀ tí ọmọ yẹn rà. Now, àwọn online in-laws and online sisters tí wọ́n fẹ́ gbé ọmọ lọ sí, tó fẹ́ gbé òkú Mohbad lọ sí mbonana lọ ra lẹ̀ sí yẹn ní Lekki. Yes, remember Auntie Lawal Adewumi, remember I said on my show last time that the in-laws, the senior sister, the mom, they took Mohbad's mom. They ignored Mohbad's dad, which is very suspicious. And it kind of collaborates with what Mohbad's dad was saying. They fenced him away. Wọ́n gbé fẹ́ǹsì sáàrin Mohbad àti bàbá ẹ̀. But because they pulled Mohbad's mom in with them. Òun ló ń jẹ gbogbo gbádùn yẹn. Wọ́n fẹ́ẹ̀sì bàbá yẹn out. Ọlọ́run má yẹ kí bàbá yẹn ṣe lásán. Ọlọ́run má yẹ kí bàbá yẹn jẹ̀yà. I said the Shetiri, if we want to like put aside sentimental issue away from this case, right? If tí bàbá bá ṣe dáadáa, ẹ jẹ́ ká sọ pé bàbá ṣe dáadáa. Tí ìyá bá ṣe burúkú, ẹ jẹ́ ká sọ pé nǹkan tí ìyá yẹn ṣe ó kù díẹ̀ káàtó. You understand? Because when she left, some people said, oh, she's been talking to Mohbad 5 years before. Bullshit. 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 Níbo ló ti bá Mohbad sọ̀rọ̀ 5 years before Mohbad's situation. So, tó bá tí ìyá Mohbad bá Mohbad sọ̀rọ̀ 5 years ago. Ó yẹ kó fún ọ̀jẹ́ ẹ̀pẹ́ kò yẹ kó ọmọ yẹn padà lọ ìrìn àrè tó lọ rìn tó lọ bọ́ sí kòtò ayé yìí. That should not have happened. You understand what I'm saying? That should not have happened to Mohbad. So the family of the wife, they moved Mohbad's mom close to them. They fenced out Mohbad's dad as, you know, as an outsider. Even in their conversation, in their talk, Papa, you can tell. You can tell that anything concerned Mohbad's dad, they don't mention it. They don't even think he's one of the parents. Even when they went, Yabo Joe and Co, when they went to go visit Kini, have they even gone to visit Mohbad's dad? Well, Baba, you know someone who you know, but that one is aside. That's not the major thing right here. But our major to one benefit, the Baba is saying his son should not be buried until they do that DNA of Liam. Unfortunately, Omolomo, no ma fori, o ma jade mbe because someone innocent, he koko money. But Mohbad's wife cannot be excluded in this investigation. Go call lawyer, hire lawyer. It doesn't matter. She needs to give account of how that guy, nkokoshe, kilo je, act confused, act kinikon. He was just fighting everybody. He was pushing people. He was this already. His tension is already high. His tension, I'm talking about Mohbad's tension. Oh, high. Now, Tele, okay, she's young. She's only 24. She's only this, she's only that. You claim you love this guy with everything you got. I said it. When thing kokobatin shele, you want to be keeping notes and keeping record and having people. Tí wọ́n lè back up pé àìbá mọ̀ o. A lè ní ó lè lọ jábọ́ sí báyìí kó lọ gbà báyìí. Ṣebí ìyá Mohbad tẹ́ wá mú bàbá yìí. Ṣé ẹ pè ìyá Mohbad síbẹ̀ nígbà tí Mohbad ń ṣe tó ń ṣe gbogbo scenario tó ń ṣe yẹn. Ṣé ẹ pè bàbá Mohbad síbẹ̀. Ṣé ẹ ń sọ fún wọn pé gbogbo bó ṣe ń ṣe yẹn. These are people tí ò bá gba ẹ̀rí ọmọbìnrin ìyàwó Mohbad yìí jẹ́ nírú ọjọ́ èní. You understand? Tí wọn ò bá máa gbẹ̀rí ẹ̀ jẹ́ pé ó pè wá lóòótọ́ tó bá tún ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ wá gbá wọn láago. They are just phone calls away. Ó tún ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ o, ẹ tún wo ohun tó ń ṣe o, ẹ wo ohun tó ń ṣe o, ẹ wo gbá o, ẹ wá gbọ̀n. Because even if, I'm not saying even, this is even if she's innocent. Because àwọn èèyàn ti rí pé there is inconsistency with what she's saying. First, she said she doesn't know Sam Larry. Then she knows Sam Larry. Some people are even saying she's kind of related to Naira Marley. I don't know. Yes, saying but I'm sure as time goes on, more stuff will be coming. Yabo Joe wants to use it to get back to APC. What has APC got to do with Nkoto and Le? What has APC got to do? Why does Yaba wants to get to APC for what? Yeah, our boys the boy area. Ọjọ́ tí wọ́n bá mi tí mo bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ tó bá mi gbé agolo fún wọn. Bàbá yẹn gan ò lè jáde lé because èrò wà ní títì tán tí wọ́n bóyá wọ́n ṣọ́lé wọn ni o, bóyá kíní kan ni I don't know. I have no idea. He can't just come out because èrò pọ̀. You understand? So it is honestly the way this stuff is going, I'm really scared for what the result they're going to read out already. Only APC, me no Monty APC got to do with this. The result, Somafunwa, is not going to, okay, if they want to charge Sam Larry right now, they will just charge him for harassment and everything because and you cannot go to court with assumption. You have to go with fact. The only fact that is there is we saw him, you know, attacking that boy. Video shoot, harassing him back and forth. He's saying, oh, only 2 million and stuff like that. So harassment ni wọ́n lè slap ẹ pẹ̀lú pé ó pa, which is maybe in 1st degree. Wọ́n lè slap ẹ pẹ̀lú ẹ. So toba ma slap ẹ is just very little stuff. No ma slap ẹ pẹ̀lú. But this guy definitely nkankan ló pa ṣá. Nkankan ló pa. And the 4 people tó wà around there, ìyàwó ẹ̀, bọ̀bọ̀ tó ń ké nu mọ́tò, kini show di mẹ́ta àti àbúrò ẹ̀ kan bóyá ọmọ bàbá ẹ̀ ní ọ̀dọ̀ step mom ẹ̀. Àwọn mẹ́rin yẹn náà ni wọ́n wà ńbẹ̀. So, kí la fẹ́ wá sọ báyìí? What exactly? What are we looking at? Because Nigeria, the way it is, the way it's going right now, you know, you know, something. I don't know. Because I don't see anybody going down for this issue. I don't see anybody going behind bars for maybe 10, 20, or even say, oh, yeah, I don't see it happening. I do not see it. Ṣùgbọ́n àwọn tó ti ready. Àwọn tó ti ready. Ipa àwọn jungle justice àwọn yẹn. Jungle justice no ma gbé fún wọn. Nothing else. On the legal term, I don't know what they want to do on this issue. Because one thing Festa sọ fún wa pé there's nothing in his system to look like foul play. Wọ́n bá gbó lára ẹ̀, wọ́n bá tetanus shot lára ẹ̀, wọ́n bá oògùn antipsychotic pé kíní codeine, then ń lo oògùn bóyá is using it for pain àti etí tó ń dùn àti whatever. But something, I'm saying something led him to be taking those psychotic medication. Something led to it. But iru slapping of that stuff kò lè hold in Nigeria, if you know what I mean. Wọ́n lè hold in Nigeria. They cannot hold anybody to you taking any psychotic med. Kò ní èèyàn kan ló push lo psychotic med tí nobody prescribed for you. Nti àwa máa ń pè ní kí ló ti ń pè over the counter medicine. You know? But over gbogbo tó ń lò yẹn, gbogbo tí wọ́n kà kalẹ̀ yẹn kì í ṣe over the counter medicine bí o. O irú àwọn oògùn yẹn, àwọn very strong sedative, àwọn benzodiazepine kan yìí, benzo something, àwọn muscle spasm medication, you know, muscle relaxant. Tẹ́ bá ti lò bá ìjọwọ́ lọ ní ẹni yẹn ó máa sùn ní, you know. So, you cannot buy those over the counter and be buy. It's something tí doctor tó ní license tó máa prescribe fún ẹ tó máa lọ gbà ní pharmacy ni. So how did he get those medicine? I mean, it also shows gbogbo ẹni tó wà Nigeria, I don't know how he got it. I don't know àwọn quack nurses. I don't know who gave him those meds. Gbogbo yẹn gan needs to be traced. Abẹ́rẹ́ tán padà lọ gún fún might be adverse effect of gbogbo ohun tó ti wà nínú ara ẹ̀. Might be torí gbogbo àwọn oògùn yẹn kò lè lò kó tún mu alcohol le. Ó wà deadly, á gbé lọ sí respiratory failure. Ní Nàìjíríà tí wọn mọ bó ṣe ń ṣe CPR, tó mọ bó ṣe ń resuscitate, ó máa end to ikú ni. They should have said, you're right. They should have sent that sample to America and see what they can find. But who wants to do that? Ọmọ kò léyìn níyàn ní bàbá ẹ̀. Even though his death is national. Ká sọ pé kíní ni ó yẹ ká àwọn èèyàn gbéra láti bí. Kan yan àwọn èèyàn kan pé kan wá síbẹ̀ yẹn kan wá ṣe autopsy yẹn ni. To know for sure. Because now they're going to say it's inconclusive. Because wọ́n mọ nǹkan kan tó ṣe. Wọ́n ní rí nǹkan kan tó, wọ́n lè rí nǹkan kan gbámú pé nǹkan tó ṣe lélẹ́yìí tí wọ́n fẹ́ fi slap èèyàn to go to have somebody sent to jail or something. But wọ́n ní ìyàwó ẹ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ mọ nǹkan kan. Yeah, it could be any reaction at all to ṣe inú ara ẹ̀ to send him into respiratory failure, and without respiratory failure, take care, it might lead to cardiac arrest and death. You know, it's like, I don't know, a lot of oh man, boy, you would just cook baby, well, oh you're long, oh you're long, oh you're long, I know I say me oh long, I know I say me gone. Àánú ẹ̀ ṣe mí. Àfi tó ń fún ara lára ẹ̀ bá máa gbèjà rẹ̀ lókù. I know, Mr. Olalekan, I said it, I've said that here. We cannot go based on assumption of kinikon. Yes, this guy, he said a lot of things in the tape and everything. Call a lot of people, but guess what? We don't want to say for yes, she cannot think what's it called? Petition to file. One is some Larry counter petition ni police station. Àwọn ọlọ́pàá ẹ rí pé ọmọ kékeré ni, ṣé àwọn tó bá rí Sam Larry wọ́n ní mọ̀ pé orí bí tog, orí bí hooligans, orí bí ẹni tó lè intimidate èèyàn. Ẹ dẹ̀ rí ọmọ lẹ́gẹ́lẹ́gẹ́ bẹ́yẹn, ẹ rí bó ṣe rí. Ẹ dẹ̀ wá ní okay ó counter ẹ̀ ni. Ẹ dẹ̀ gbàgbé ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀. You understand? And bí mo ṣe gbọ́ táwọn èèyàn ń sọ ni pé ó counter ẹ pè wá sí police station, ẹ tún pè Sam Larry náà wá síbẹ̀. Tí ó ṣe pé bóyá ẹ separate rooms wọn, kókó túbọ̀ wà more intimidated, or bóyá wọ́n ní pé kò tiẹ̀ show up ni or something like that, pé ìmọ́lẹ̀ ò show up síbẹ̀. You understand? Of course, ó lẹ́sẹ̀, ó lẹ́ni tó máa bá yẹn Sam Larry, ó lẹ́sẹ̀, ó mọ gbogbo èèyàn, ó mọ̀yàn ó ṣe. You understand? Bí ìgbà tó fọwọ́ lágbá ọmọ yẹn lójú títí dé ọjọ́ títí wọ inú 6 feet ni. You know? But táwọn gan bá mọ̀ pé ó máa blow bó ṣe blow yìí, bóyá wọn bá think it twice. But the stress, the intimidation, the stuff, are ò gbé. And then somebody is telling me pé màmá tó ló pariwo ó sọ̀rọ̀ Sam Larry, òun ò mọ anybody, òun ò ṣe àló ó dà kí n gbá màmá yẹn kí n fi ẹ̀ǹkùlé ọwọ́ gbá lójú níbi tó ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn. Ọmọ ẹ̀ ń go through a lot bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. O lè bọ́ síta kó ṣe. Bó jàdúrà ni, bó jẹ́ spiritual ni, bó jẹ́ nǹkan kan ni. Àbí kẹ́ ẹ̀ tẹ̀ sọ pé òkè ó dá kúrò ní gbogbo àgbègbè yìí. Kọ́kọ́ wá ẹ̀pù lọ, kọ́kọ́ tiẹ̀ forí pamọ́ ná or something. But ẹ fi sílẹ̀, ń tẹ̀ ń gbà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ lẹ rí gbà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Tó yẹ pé ẹ̀ bá dẹ̀ rí gbà jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ, but ó ti ṣiṣẹ́ lẹ̀ fún wọn dó. Ó ṣiṣẹ́ lẹ̀ pẹ̀lú gbogbo loyalties ẹ̀, I hope pé wọ́n máa bá secure ẹ̀. Now, nínú interview tó tún sọ yẹn, I think somebody the question of ọmọbìnrin tó ṣe bímọ tọ́nú gbọ́mọ wá. Yeah, they don't expect his glory to blow like that. So hopefully wọ́n ṣe DNA ọmọ kejì tán ṣe gbé wáyé. You understand? Wọ́n ṣe DNA. But ẹ jẹ́ káwọn èèyàn mọ̀ o. Wọ́n ní bàbá ẹ̀ sọ pé ilẹ̀ ibi tó rà làwọn fẹ́ kó padà sin sí. So àwọn tó ń ṣe preparation láti lọ sin sí ilẹ̀ kan tí wọ́n rà ní Lekki or something. I hope you guys will redirect pé òkè òkú lòkúrè o, bàbá ọmọ ló lọ́mọ o. Bàbá Mohbad ò lówó, kò pa lórúkọ dà. Òun sì láláṣẹ ọmọ yẹn títí di bó ṣe wà yẹn. Àtòkú àtàyè òun ló ní. So if he says ẹ má lọ sí ọmọ òun sọ́nà jíjìn, ẹ sin ọmọ òun síbi tó ralẹ̀ sí, ẹ grant ìwé iṣẹ́ o, ẹ sin ọmọ ẹ̀ síbi tó fẹ́. Ẹ sin ọmọ ẹ̀ síbi tó fẹ́. Àbí? Ẹ ṣá lè kúrò dín kíní, ẹ jẹ́ kán dá sí, ẹ jẹ́ kán fún ní nǹkan. He said he has given them the go ahead. Ẹ jẹ́ n wo the interview, ẹ jẹ́ n wo interview tán ló ṣe, mo ń bọ̀. Màá fún yín ní link kíní tí wọ́n sọ yẹn. I think it's Punch, yes. Punch interview. Àbí Punch newspaper. Ibẹ̀ náà ni ó ti ṣe interview yẹn. Emma was surprised saying, if this matter doesn't go the way we want it, there's a very good chance this is not going to go the way the whole Nigeria wants it. And trust me, with the way the youths are partying right now, táwọn youths ń para yìí, àmọ́ tó lè ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Nigeria, we don't know. Because they want somebody to go down for what happens to that guy. But guess what? Ẹ lè fi sentiment sí, ẹ lè fi emotion sí. Àwọn tó play game yẹn, wọ́n play game yẹn dáadáa. You know? Wọ́n ti rí pé bọ̀bọ́ yẹn, yes, he's a very fragile, he's a easy-going person. Easy target, easy prey. Wọ́n dey prey on him very well. Wọ́n mess pẹ̀lú sanity ẹ̀. Wọ́n make sure pé wọ́n dá gbogbo ẹ̀rú fún. You know? If messing with him to push it to the brinks of komalo, narcotics, komalo, sedative, komalo, gbogbo orúkọ bẹ́ẹ̀, tó wọ́n dẹ̀ mọ̀, tó dẹ̀ lọ ń lo tó wà contradicting sí nǹkan tó ń lò. Of course, ikú kíákíá ni now. Báwo ló ń ṣe fẹ́ ṣe, bóyá ronú báwo ló ṣe fẹ́ make owó, àbí báwo ló ṣe fẹ́ ṣe, àbí báwo ló ṣe fẹ́ mọ̀, gbogbo yẹn kó push ẹ̀ sí yẹn. But guess what? Wọ́n Nigeria ò ní pin name anybody. Torí ìgbà táwọn sọ wá ní kí ló ṣe, kò ṣe ó fọwọ́ kan ni, kò fọwọ́ kan. Yes, ó pariwo ẹ̀, ó kọ̀ pariwo ẹ̀ ni. Now, the video tí Naira Marley ṣe tó sọ pé he was actually advising Mohbad not to take drugs. One of that video was actually real. It was not a doctored video. Because one copy of that video lórí phone Mohbad. So it was not a doctored video. So it was mo wish pé mo gbé conversation yẹn kúrò lórí phone tí mo lò yìí kí n play. So wọ́n rí video yẹn pé so wọ́n wá wonder pa but tó sọ pé ní ṣe kíní kan fún ẹ why tí ẹni tí wọ́n advice ẹ pé kó má ṣe báyìí o, má lo kíní mọ́ o, má ṣe kíní, ó mú ìkẹwà paranoid o, ó ṣe kíní kan, ó ṣe nǹkan kan. Ìyẹn gangan náà ń pè ní aṣeni, ajẹnifẹ́ni, àbí kíni Yorùbá sọ? Kíní tó ń jẹyàn tó tún fàtẹ́gùn sí. Of course now, they can plan it. Of course, ohun tó gbọ́ conversation. Tó gbọ́ conversation tó dẹ̀ wò pé okay, ó ti gbọ́ conversation yẹn, ó máa ní láti yanjú ẹ̀ kúrò ni. Àṣenibánidárò, yes, thank you. Ọlọ́run kó gbé wa jìnnà sírú àwọn èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀. Òun ṣe mí, òun gbà mí. Àṣẹ dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹni tí ń ṣe ni títún gbà ni. Òun lọ̀rọ̀ yẹn. They already did. Any conversation yìí, ẹni tó tí mò ń sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ yìí, ó record the conversation òun àti insider ọlọ́pàá tí wọ́n mọ̀ nípa autopsy result yìí. You understand? And he even posted the conversation between both of them live. Bó ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀, ẹni yẹn náà reply. Ó post everything and with the voice note between both of them. Hey, Monko. For me, just few minutes. Let me transfer that video so I can play it. My hook more Bluetooth be by. For me, just 1 second. Well,
guys, finally, I'm going to tell you everything on the Mohbad case you never knew. So make sure you stick to this video to the end, because what I'm about to reveal is really shocking. And of course, I got the information for the autopsy and the DNA test in which they carried out on Liam, Mohbad's son, to confirm if he's truly the son of Mohbad. So guys, first of all what the insider told me actually matched with informations online that has been out there in the public, but you guys like couldn't really piece it together, and I actually pieced it together and found out a really shocking detail. So the first information I got from the source is that he said Samilari moved to Abuja for security reasons, and it was also the same person that made the interview Naramali did with Reno Mokri possible. And it was also revealed the only thing they're going to
move Samilari to Abuja for security reasons.
And as for the DNA test,
hold on, Kini. So if I move Samilari to Abuja for security reasons, when Mohbad came to you guys for security, what exactly did you guys do for Mohbad when he came to file those that petition? Kini kogota shefu lati save life eh? I'm pretty sure any to stamp petition yen o ye kon mo gan kon ju si jail. Kini kogota she, maybe this guy's issue now o ye kon wake Nigerian police up. Ipe anybody want file petition of threat to life, do not take it lightly. Do not throw it away. Do not say oti wa on kolos, oti shekini kan, abara nkan Gaza yin ninu benye ijoba ofun yin lowo, anybody to ba wa, everybody de ne e mo lo, ke ma da won lohun. You know? So you want to move Sam Larry to Abuja for his own safety. What safety did you give to Mohbad when he came to you guys for help? Orienting knock. Eja magbolo.
At different labs. And during the autopsy, he revealed that they took the blood and liquids from Mohbad's body, the wife, the son, and lastly his own father. It was revealed the wife actually agreed to do the DNA test because of the online bashing she received from the public, and that is why she just voluntarily accepted to do it. So the result that came out from one of the labs proved that Mohbad was 99.9% the father of Liam. I'll show you guys the actual picture of the DNA result when it officially releases alongside with the autopsy this evening.
So Mohbad is Liam's dad.
Told me. So if the wife actually consents to the DNA test being released to the public, then you guys will get it this evening. So I asked him, when is Naramali coming back to the country for the interrogation? He first of all told me that Naramali is a full natural citizen of the UK, which prevents the government from taking aggressive measures. This was why they didn't have a hard time in getting Sam Larry into the police custody. I was surprised when I found out that Naramali was actually a full natural citizen of the UK. I was like, I thought he had dual citizenship. Then he told me Naramali had actually applied to get a Nigerian international passport, but he never showed up to do it, even though he paid for it. And he said Naramali had actually requested for a private jet that will carry him straight to Abuja, not Lagos, because of his security concerns. So after all said and done, he finally told me that Naramali was coming in on Tuesday for the interrogation,
which is yesterday.
So moving on from that, I asked him Mohbad revealed he had video evidence.
So Naira Marley is Otiwa Naija of now.
I said, where is the phone? Where is Mohbad's phone? I said, did you find anything incriminating on the phone? He said there's nothing incriminating on the phone that can actually hold Naira Marley responsible for the death of Mohbad, but there were actually some footages of Samilari and Mohbad having altercations, and that in one scenario, and they had.
There's nothing to fe pin lórí Naira Marley. Bobo yẹn ti play gbogbo game ẹ̀ pa. Ọwọ́ Ọlọ́run lọ̀rọ̀ tiẹ̀ wà, ìdájọ́ tiẹ̀ ọwọ́ Ọlọ́run ni. She understand? Ó play game ẹ̀ gbogbo bí tó yẹ kó play. And you know I've been saying this from get go. Yes, kini kan kò sí Nigeria kò physically fọwọ́ kan. Yes, ó sign record label. Ọ̀rọ̀ òdè wọ̀ mọ́ nìyẹn. Wọ́n dẹ̀ dàrú fún ara wọn. Wọ́n wò pé okay and so what, kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ ńbẹ̀, kí ló tún kù ńbẹ̀. Ṣé physical, touching somebody physically àbí o ṣe léṣe àpáwà nǹkan kan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, but pé Nigeria ò nílé, wọn ò nílé ṣe tí a ní kan ṣe. Nísìn àwọn á máa retí evidence, hardcore evidence. But ẹgbọ́n nǹkan tí bọ̀bọ̀ ìsọ̀, ó ní there's really nothing tán lè pin mọ́ Naira Marley.
Had all those video evidence on the phone. He said the only video they saw of Naira Marley and Mohbad together on the phone was a video of Naira Marley and Mohbad in the toilet, and that Naira Marley was actually trying to cheer Mohbad up. He was telling Mohbad to reduce his smoking because it's making him go crazy.
That was the video tí Naira Marley ṣe tó lóun advice ẹ̀. It was actually true because wọ́n rí copy ẹ̀ náà nínú phone Mohbad. So it means that everybody said the video he did was doctored. No, it wasn't. So one actually recopy it. Phone tier, no.
Crazy and all of that. Just like the live video Naira Marley made that was telling people that it's because of what Mohbad is taking. That is why he's misbehaving and saying all sorts of things against his Malian's record label. So the insider also told me that in that video of Mohbad and Naira Marley in the toilet, that Mohbad actually accused Naira Marley of introducing him to the same drugs he was telling him to stop taking. From this point onwards, I started asking him questions via voice notes, and he also replied me with the voice notes as well. So I'm going to be playing this voice notes for you guys to listen, and make sure you stay to the end so you don't miss out what he's going to say.
Why would Mohbad even make a video of Naira sharing him up and saying that he should stop taking drugs and all of that? Don't you think that video might have been planted in the phone to push a good narrative of Naira? I'm not saying Naira is guilty or anything, but there's something really awkward about that video that you're talking of right now. I feel like there should be video evidence of how Naira actually attacked him or sent boys to attack him allegedly, as Mohbad stated on his Twitter account when he was still alive, because Mohbad said he had video evidence of Naira sending boys to attack him and all of that. Don't you think there's something fishy going on there?
I understand what you're saying. You're right. It's a good question, but
this is now the conversation now.
From the evidences that you have, when you're looking at that phone there, there were videos, yes, of course, that he was saying that Marley did this, Marley did that, but there was no video of Marley actually doing that. It was just him recording himself saying, see what happened to him on this and that, but nothing like showing that the Naira did this. You understand? That's just where it is now. So it's not an issue. There's no evidence for that, so it doesn't exist. But yes, there are videos of him saying that. And then again, the video that he did recording himself with Naira in the toilet, and so it's nothing new because they are always doing that. Like all of them, they always record every single thing. Every single thing. We don't even know what kind of nonsense that is. Because Naira never ever beat Mohbad, not even once. You can't even take Naira to court. That's the truth, because there's nothing like that. But it's an assumption, right? So it's some Larry.
Video. Only, but there's never a video between Naira ti fọwọ́ kan Mohbad. Ipe so wọ́n ti lè gbé yẹn lọ sí court pàápàá pé ó ṣe nǹkan kan fún, because there's no evidence. Ibẹ̀ yẹn nísìn wọ́n ní bẹ́ẹ̀nìyàn ò mú Ọlọ́run ó mú òun lọ́rọ̀ ti Naira Marley yẹn báyìí nísìn. Òun ni bẹ́ẹ̀nìyàn ò mú toro play game nicely.
You should ask about whether there are videos now. If you ask about somebody, yes, there are videos on Mohbad's phone. the 2 occasions where Mohbad was even talking to Naira, and he recorded himself, you know, where, so he was talking to somebody, you know, he recorded himself where somebody was saying so many things to him face to face, and he was also arguing with somebody and insulting somebody and accusing somebody, saying things like, you send people to come, you cannot do anything, you cannot kill me, all that.
Somebody some kind of a
very soon for people to see what I'm saying, but not for Naira, just the one that he was talking with Sam.
Are you really keen on making videos every time? And was Mohbad responsible for making that video? Because I feel if I was being bullied or attacked, I wouldn't want to make videos of my so-called bully cheering me up. It's really off. I would actually want to make videos that can nail the person, that can actually make the public believe that, oh, this person.
Sorry, Dr. Fakile, you said that doesn't mean yes, of course it doesn't mean, but then only if we have somebody that can testify and say Naira Luniki Loshe and bring the evidence. They're not going to go by word of mouth. That is the court law. You have to come with facts, not assumption, because you're trying to send somebody else into the dungeon. So they need your facts, not say because now this is a murder case, like as in Kusini. So you have to come with like a physical evidence. They're not going to take you understand? So truly
is bullying me, and I wasn't mad when I was saying it. Where did that altercation take place? And you know, there are several videos of Sam Larry harassing Mohbad at different locations. So yes, I know it's not at the Marlon's house, but there have been several videos of Sam Larry attacking him at a hotel, clubs, and even shows. His mother said in an interview that her son got so scared at a point that he stopped performing at shows. He was scared to go to shows because of fear of being attacked by Sam Larry. Because another reason
if a mom show thumbs up in your beach, press love sign. Somebody came to your child, or somebody is intimidating your child, and your child is telling you, oh, somebody is bullying me, I'm so scared, I can't even go to school, I can't even walk on the street. What would you do as a mom? Please, what would you do? If I open phone line now, because I don't want to stay here too long, what would you do if somebody is intimidating your child, and your child is saying, Mom, I'm so scared, I can't walk on the street, I can't do this? What would you do? You would just say, Sam báwọn tí ẹ ṣe jẹ́ tó bá ti fọwọ́ kàn mọ́ mi yá máa fọwọ́ kàn mí. Màá pariwo ẹ fáyé, màá pariwo ẹ fọ́run. Màá pariwo ẹ fún ìràlẹ̀, màá pariwo ẹ fẹ́yẹ tó rìn lókè. Pé tí nǹkan kan bá jábọ́ lára ẹ̀, irun ẹyọ kan tó bá bọ́lẹ̀ lára ẹ̀, tí ẹ máa rún ni. Tí ẹ máa kan bí gàrí Ìjẹ̀bú ni. Please type right here. If somebody is bullying your child, and your child came home scared and crying and say, Mom, I can't even go to school today. I'm so scared. This person is bullying me. This person is making me scared. What would you do? Mo fẹ́ follow up pani. Màá rojú ẹ̀ fún gbogbo ẹni tí mo lè rojú ẹ̀ fún. Eléyìí sọ pé mi ò mẹyàn kankan, but ó lè jókòó síbẹ̀. Ó jẹ́ kó ka ẹ lẹ́yìn ọ̀kan. Ìyá ọ̀dẹ̀. Ó jẹ́ kó ka ẹ lẹ́yìn ọ̀kan. Àbí? Mo rí fídíò kan tí wòlíì kan ṣe. Ẹ jẹ́ n sáré digress a little bit. Woman yẹn wòlíì ni, wòlíì kérúbù ni. Ó ní ìmọ́lẹ̀ rán òun sí Naira Marley àti Sam Larry. Ipe kó má bẹ̀ wọ́n mọ́, kó fi wọ́n sílẹ̀, kán jẹ́ kó máa lọ. Ipe òun á gbèjà ara òun jà. pé ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n á bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti inú ilé wọn, láti kékeré ilé wọn, àgbà ilé wọn, dóbi tó fi mórí ìyá wọn, bàbá wọn, kó tó wá kan àwọn fún alára wọn. Bí woman yẹn ṣe jíṣẹ́ yẹn pé àwọn méjèèjì yẹn ló rán wọn sí pé káwọn ìjọba fi wọ́n lè kọjá kó máa lọ. Pé wọ́n á take up kìíní òun pé ó ń para gidi gan. She understand? Ó wá sọ, ó ní nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ fàyọ́ bẹ̀ ni pé ó ní àti Sam Larry àti kìíní pé àwọn èèyàn ti ń bá wọn ṣògùn kí kéèsì ilé dàrú. Kí kéèsì ilé lè ṣe wọn pé mo sọ lórí show mi ń bí. Mo ní tó bá ní kí ìyá Naira Marley kó wá lọ gba ohun iṣẹ́ nísìn, mo ní kí á ló máa fòdé bẹ́ẹ̀ ló máa lanu tó máa nóye ju ẹyẹ síbẹ̀ kó máa gbé mi nísìn kó máa fi bu ọmọ yẹn. Òun ò ní fẹ́ jẹ́ kọ́kọ́ òun lẹ́yìn ọ̀kan bó tiẹ̀ jẹ́ pọ́mọ ẹ̀ wọ́n ní èèyàn ò ní lọ́mọ burúkú fẹ́ kùn pa so tọrọ ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ ọmọ burúkú ń sìn ó ń fa gàǹjà àwa ni òkè ẹ máa gbé lọ ẹlọ́yìn ń bọ̀ òun ò fẹ́ toró ń fagbó ó ń ṣèjọ̀gbọ̀n ń ṣe. Ògo òdílé tiwọn náà ní àròfù tó lè jẹ́ how nasty tó lè jẹ́ kò kàn for the fact that pé ó sì ń gbórúkọ àwọn jáde ó ń mówó wá ó ṣe kíní kan kò ní fẹ́ kí nǹkan kan ṣe. Kò ní fẹ́ kí nǹkan kan ṣe. Ó ní wọ́n ń bá wọn sáré wọ́n ń ṣiṣẹ́ fún wọn wọ́n ń ṣe spiritual wọ́n ń ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ wọ́n rán wọ́n ń ṣe wọ́n fowó ránṣẹ́ báyìí káàkiri kó máa ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀. Bọ̀tọ́ náà sọ pé òun á gbèjà ara òun pé torí pé kò ní sẹ́ni tó máa gbà òun gbọ́ pé kán fi wọ́n sílẹ̀ kan jẹ́ kán máa lọ. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wòlíì yẹn sọ nínú fídíò. Ìwọ ìyá wa jókòó síbẹ̀. Ìwọ ìyá yìí wá gbọ́ ó ló sọ fún ẹ lóòótọ́ pé ní ọ̀kan tó ń jẹ́ Sam Larry àti kinní kan ó dẹ̀ jókòó síbẹ̀ tó ò bugbá ìyàsọ kó o máa ṣépè fún Sam Larry pé kí tiẹ̀ kó rún tó ò sọ fún pé ta ni tiẹ̀ kí lọmọ mi rànú gbá ẹ tí ò sanwó jẹ́ kó ọmọ mi ráyè gbélé ayé jẹ́ kó ṣe iṣẹ́ tiẹ̀ jẹ́ kó rògo tiẹ̀ lò wọ́n wá mọ̀ ògo ọmọ ẹ̀ wọ́n bò mọ́nu 6 feet ó wá ń ṣe kinní kan wọ́n wá ranjú wọ̀n ń ṣe kinní kan igbe yẹn fake ni fake ni Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kí ìyá rìn dín ìyá yẹn kọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀dì díẹ̀ ló kù kò tiẹ̀ gọ̀rọ̀ díẹ̀ kọ́ ló kù ó kọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀dì ni èèyàn ní òun gbógun ti kinní bí mo ṣe ń jí lóru tí mò ń gbàdúrà tí mò ń bá sí òwò tí mò ń ṣépè fún ó máa dẹ̀yìn tipátipá ni ogun tó sọ pé kẹ́mi máa rọ̀ lọ́lọ́ torí tí ń bá díẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ má dì mí lọ́wọ́ tèmi èèwọ̀ làbùrọ̀ wá dí ọmọ mi lọ́wọ́ ní ọmọ tèmi tí mo tún ti gbọ́ pé ọmọ yìí ọmọ ológo ni o ẹ̀dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ogun àwọn ọmọ tó ṣe kíní kan lógun máa ń wá káàkiri anybody tó wá máa ga láyé yìí wọ́n nẹ́sẹ̀ máa ti rin ni ìwọ wá jókòó kabẹ̀ ó wá jókòó fẹ̀yìntì wọ́n wá ní ọmọ yẹn lára wọ́n fi ilé ayé sú bí pé kó fayé ilẹ̀ kó gbọ̀run lọ ṣọ́wà wà nú àwọn tó ṣe ni kò sí tó yẹ kó gbé sẹ́nu tébù tó yẹ kó fẹnu kàn ó yẹ kẹ́nu ẹ máa kan lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí ni kí yán máa kan lẹ́nu ẹ kí gbogbo oúnjẹ máa kan lẹ́nu ẹ. Èèyàn jọ ọmọ ẹ sọ fún ẹ pé nǹkan ń ṣòun ó dẹ̀ kàwé olóòmọ yẹn kankan ó ṣe ọmọ yẹn kankan ọmọdé ọlọ́pàá kó lọ jókòó síbẹ̀ kó o máa pariwo every time kó o máa jẹ́ kó mọ̀ wípé tí nǹkan kan bá padà ṣe ọmọ yìí màá bá yín fa ẹjọ́ nílẹ̀ yìí bó ti ẹ̀ tó nǹkan kan bò tí lẹ́nu síbẹ̀ kó o máa sọ fún wọn pé tí n bá kú ọlọ́pàá tí bí màá tún lọ rò ń bí kó o lọ sí bí ọlọ́pàá ọ̀nà mélòó kó o ní ẹ máa kọ sílẹ̀ ní rẹ́kọ̀d tí nǹkan bá padà ṣe ọmọ yìí gbogbo yín ni màá bù so kó o máa fi kọ́ wọn lọ́rùn kó o máa fi kọ́ wọn lọ́rùn pé nǹkan kan ò gbúdọ̀ ṣe ẹni bẹ́ẹ̀ nǹkan ò gbúdọ̀ ṣe nítorí wọ́n wò pé tí nǹkan kan bá ṣe ọmọ ìyá ẹ̀ ń bọ̀ fáwọn nìyẹn kó o wá pariwo kí gbogbo èèyàn gbọ́ ohùn ẹ kó rí pé o pariwo tó o ti pariwo pé nǹkan kan ò gbúdọ̀ ṣe ọmọ yìí torí bá fọláfọ̀jù ó dáràn tẹ́dọ̀ bá dùn ju ó dáràn torí kókó báyìí lára ọtẹ ẹ lè kò sí nǹkan kan tó ṣe olóòmọ kankan ẹlẹ́nu burúkú bí kí n dàbàrà burúkú bò kéyìn kí gbogbo yẹn kó wọ́ sọ̀kanà. inú yẹn bí mi ó tún sọ ó ló sọ fóun ó sọ fún ẹ tó o bá ń gbọ́ wèrè abiyamọ wọ́gọ́ ló yẹ kó ya wèrè síbẹ̀ pé ọmọ mi lóhùn ò bá yín ṣe gúrùpù mọ́ ó lóhùn ò sínú ẹgbẹ́ ẹ̀dẹ̀ yín nù ẹ̀yìn inú ẹ jẹ́ kó ṣe tiẹ̀ ẹ jẹ́ kó ṣe tiẹ̀ ìyẹn làwọn èèyàn máa mọ̀ pé ìyá yìí tiẹ̀ láìka ọmọ ẹ̀ tó tó yìí. Ìyá wo ló kígbe ń ta mi ó ń ro mi tó ń jáde nínú fùrẹ́ tó ò ní láìkí ọmọ. A jẹ́ pé ìyá tí bóyá ìyá tí kí ló ti ń pè kí ló máa ń sẹ́tìn táwọn èèyàn bá bímọ tó yẹn náà tó wọnú agbárí ẹ̀ tó ò jẹ́ kó rí nǹkan kan rò mọ́. Ọmọ yẹn wá sunkún bẹ́ẹ̀. Ó sọ fún mi tí ẹ fẹ́ gbọ́ bẹ̀ yẹn mi fẹ́ gbọ́. Tó bá yẹ pé yín láìkẹ́ láti gbọ́ mo lè tún play fún yín pé ó sọ fún òun bẹ́ẹ̀ ló ń ṣe ẹ̀ ó mọ́wọ́ Ìyábọ̀ dájú ẹ̀ ó sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ó ní Naira Marley ni ó dàbí kí n dàbàrà bo ẹ̀kẹ́ méjèèjì yẹn kó dẹ̀ sá wọlé bí ìgbà tó bá fa kinní kó dẹ̀ sá wọlé. Èèyàn ní wọ́n fún ilé ayé ni ọmọ ẹ̀ owó sọ pé kí ilé ayé ni bó ṣe bẹ̀rù náà ṣe bí ọmọ yẹn bó ṣe bí Marley ńlẹ̀ tí wọ́n tóun jogo òdílé wọn náà bí ọmọ yìí kóun náà gbé ògo òdílé tí yín ga. Wọ́n wá múnú ẹ̀ wọ́n fẹ́ pa lọ́sàn kò òru kan ìwọ ní o mọ̀ ó sọ fún ẹ o mọ̀ ọmọ yẹn sọ fún ẹ wọ́n gọ́gọ́ ló jẹ́ kán lu ọmọ yẹn pa toró sọ fún ẹ. Kì í ṣe gbogbo nǹkan ni sùúrù ló máa ń ṣe tì kò dẹ̀ ń ṣe gbogbo nǹkan ni ìgbónára máa ń bàjẹ́ ṣe understand ṣe tí níbi tó bá yẹ kéèyàn ti tutù ẹ jẹ́ ká tutù níbẹ̀. Ibi tó yẹ kéèyàn bá ti yẹ kẹ́ ẹ mọ́ gbóná bí omi tí ń hó lórí stóòfù ẹ gbóná ń bẹ̀. Ṣètì láwọn problem tó wà nínú ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ni pé bàbá Mohbad ó tutù wọn kọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀dì ní ìbú bàbá o ṣùgbọ́n bàbá tutù kò lágbájá bàbá yìí ò ní wàhálà ṣe understand ẹ mọ̀ irú àwọn tó wà ní ó yẹ gbàdúrà ẹ lọ́gùn fò bí ẹni lẹ́kùn ọkọ̀ mú lọ́wọ́ àwọn tó wà ní orúkọ Jésù ní orúkọ Jésù Olúwa gbọ́ àdúrà yìí Olúwa gbọ́. Lóòótọ́ wọ́n sọ pé etí Ọlọ́run ò di bẹ́ẹ̀ bá ṣe gbà ní ṣùgbọ́n tẹ́ ẹ bá gba àdúrà ń gbà míì sí Ọlọ́run tẹ́ ẹ làágùn àwọn angel gan sọ pé ta ní fàdúrà di baba lọ́wọ́ ẹ já lọ wo kí ni problem ẹ̀ bóyá wọ́n á bá wọn tètè dá sí ṣe understand ṣe ti rí ibi tó yẹ kí bàbá yìí ti dìde kó ti gbaná ojú jẹ you know wọn ò ṣe ìyá gan tó jẹ́ ọlọ́rọ̀ tí wọ́n tiẹ̀ tí wá sọ pé òkè a mọ̀ pé ìyá ló máa ń tètè mọ ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ ìyá máa ń tó tẹ̀ wájọ́ pọ̀ bóyá tún rojọ́ fún ẹ tó ṣe ká tiẹ̀ ṣe for example ń ṣe ká pé mo ṣe ń bọ̀ láti ibi iṣẹ́ yìí sìn lọ́wọ́ mi wá pè mí lórí fópa kó sọ fún mi pé tíṣà kan ló ṣe wèrè mo ń lọ dá gbogbo tọwọ́ mi lẹ́ǹbẹ̀ ni kí ló mú yín ṣé ẹ̀yà wèrè Áfíríkà lèmi ti wá èmi ò ń ṣe tilẹ̀ yìí o ṣe understand wàá lọ bẹ̀ wàá jẹ́ kán mọ̀ pé no I don't play that game ṣé tí tá bá fẹ́ sọ tolóyìnbó tá fẹ́ ṣe ẹ gbà wípé mo máa ń ṣe yẹ̀yẹ́ because èmi ò múlé ayé le bọ̀ kò ń ṣe bíi pé kí n rí nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ dànù síbẹ̀ mo máa dà á lẹ́ǹbẹ̀ ni màá dẹ̀ yí sẹ̀ padà mi ì fẹ́ gbọ́ story mo ti lọ nìyẹn you know but a bá sọ pé ẹ ní sùúrù kò ṣe kì í ṣe ní ọ̀rọ̀ tí ẹ pé tá a bá ní ìsìn tá a bá máa ṣẹ́jú pẹ́kẹ́ nísìn wọ́n á yí ilé ẹ lọ́rọ̀ ọlọ́mọ yẹn ká dáràn ọlọ́mọ àjà gbọ́rọ̀ ọlọ́rọ̀ ọlọ́mọ àjà gbé ẹrù tí ò ń ṣe tèèyàn kéèyàn lọ gbé sórí àbí kéèyàn má rí wàhálà pé irú eléyìí tí wọ́n rí tí ẹ pé àìbìkítà bí òyìnbó Yorùbá yẹn ni mò ń wá kéèyàn má káràmásìkí nǹkan you know ní nǹkan tó yẹ kó gbárùkù tì pé ògo ìdílé leléyìí àtùpà ilé wa leléyìí wọn ò gbúdọ̀ fẹ́ pa ẹ̀jẹ̀ wá wò bá ẹ̀dẹ̀ jẹ́ kó fẹ́ náà pamọ́ yín lórí ẹ̀dẹ̀ wá jẹ́ kó fẹ́ náà pamọ́ yín lórí nonchalant ojókòó kabẹ̀ ọmọ ẹ ní problem ń ṣe wọn ọmọ tó mọ̀ pé yìí máa padà sí ẹ tó máa padà buyẹ̀ pẹ̀lú ẹ lórí tó sì máa padà buyẹ̀ pẹ̀lú ẹ lórí tó máa fún ẹ jẹ títí dọjọ́ alẹ́ ẹ̀yin wá jókòó síbẹ̀ ẹ ní ìsìn ẹ ní ó dọwọ́ ọmọ yín lọ́rùn kẹ́ tó jẹun Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ ká rí ní tó yẹ kẹ́ ti jàjà yẹn lójú ayé ẹ̀ kẹ́ ti pè gbogbo àwọn tó wà ńbẹ̀ kàn ti jẹ́ kán mọ̀ tẹ́ ẹ bá ń gbọ́ jẹ́ kán mọ̀ pé ta ni wọ́n ní Samilari ṣó o mọ̀ yàn pa ní èrò tí wàá pa máa pọ̀ èèyàn tí wàá ṣe léṣe máa pọ̀ kẹ́ wọlé àdúrà tí ìyẹn tiẹ̀ tún wá ṣe kíní òkè àti ẹ̀wà gbọ́ pé Jésù ti gba èmi ń sọ̀rọ̀ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ kéèsì ni o pé Jésù ti gbògo bó jẹ́ àwẹ̀ ni bó jẹ́ kíní ni kẹ́ pé kẹ́dẹ̀ lọ fi ẹjọ́ ẹ̀sùn káàkiri ṣe understand tí ò dẹ̀ ṣe kẹ́ bọ́ sẹ́ńkùlé àwọn ìjẹ̀bú bẹ̀yẹn kẹ́ bẹ́gi fún wọ́n ti ṣe DNA òun ló ní ọmọ òun ló lọ́mọ ẹjá gbọ́ kíní kíá kí n lè máa lọ kẹ́ mọ́ fi ti ń kó bá tèmi abẹ́ máa fún mi lówó ní iṣẹ́ máa sẹ́ǹdì owó sí mi kí n lè jókòó kí n mọ́ lọ bí iṣẹ́ lẹ́yìn ó yẹ ẹjá gbọ́ yòókù ẹ gbọ́ tó máa sọ pé ìyàwó ẹ̀ gan wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ mú.
To the Nigerian police on the 27th of June 2023 about the attack Sam Larry did at his musical video shoot, where he brought some guys with some weapons to harass Mohbad, where Zlatan actually stopped Sam Larry.
So in this place, I was basically telling him the attack that took place on the Mohbad's account balance video shoot, and where Sam Larry said that it's because Mohbad was owing him the sum of 2 million naira. That's why he attacked Mohbad in that scene. So my source said even Zlatan gave us the video, like the video of what actually happened at the music video set. The wife gave, Naira also gave, but Sam Larry said his phone was stolen and doesn't have any. He said they're always recording everything they do because they don't trust each other. So in that video where we saw Zlatan trying to protect Mohbad, the insider actually revealed Zlatan submitted a video evidence of the full attack to the police. And in that full video, Sam Larry actually slapped Mohbad, and Mohbad then rushed away from the scene and he entered his car to escape while Zlatan was still there trying to fight Sam Larry. So this insider said, forget that idiot thing Mohbad was.
Mo fẹ́ fa nǹkan kan yọ nbi ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ṣé gbọ́ pé sọ pé Sam Larry gbá Mohbad létí etí tó gbà yẹn ò kì í ṣe lásán bọ̀bọ́ èyí ó yìí máa sọ sí yóò ṣe nǹkan mo sọ before kí n tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní play show yìí ipò wọn sọ pé etí ń dùn tó fi lọ ń lo gbogbo oògùn oríṣiríṣi etí tí bọ̀bọ́ yẹn gbà ń tó fi gbà gangan ló fa etí dúdùn yẹn àbí ẹ gbọ́ kí n tuntun bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ó ló gbá etí ẹ̀ autopsy tí wọ́n dẹ̀ sọ wọ́n rí traces pé etí ń dùn pé possibility wà tó ṣe ń lo gbogbo oògùn yẹn nìyẹn but ó lè lo gbogbo oògùn ṣé wọ́n pé kì í ṣe etí gbígbá lásán ṣé understand ṣé ti get kì í ṣe etí gbígbá lásán oògùn òyìnbó ò ní lè gbọ́ so gbogbo oògùn tó ń lò yẹn combination of oògùn oríṣiríṣiríṣi ó fa adverse effect lára ẹ̀ wọ́n sì padà gbọ́dọ̀ mú bọ̀bọ́ yìí báwo wá là á ṣe fẹ́ mú ṣé a máa sọ fún court house pé ipe ọwọ́ tó gbà yẹn àlùwò ló fi gbà ní àbí òrùka etí ó gbà létí etí yẹn ló dùn tí ọ̀nà wá ń wá gbogbo oògùn oríṣiríṣi láti lò bó ṣe ń lo kíní ló ń lo eléyìí ló ń lo tọ̀hún ló ń pe nọ́ọ̀sì kan wá máa gun ní injection lé nọ́ọ̀sì ọ̀hún gan yẹ kó gbé nọ́ọ̀sì yẹn pé ta oògùn wo ni wọ́n fún ẹ lábẹ́lẹ̀ kó lọ gun fún cause I don't know. ṣètìrí nǹkan tèmi rí ni pé gbogbo àwọn tó yí bọ̀bọ̀ ìka owó ẹ̀ nìkan náà fẹ́ gbà wọn ò nífẹ̀ẹ́ dénú including ìyàwó tó fẹ́ sílé. torí I said that nítorí pé ó yẹ kó pariwo síta tó o bá mọ̀ pé ọkọ ìlélẹ̀ ò ní jẹ́ kẹ́nìbọ̀dì súnmọ́. Yes, jákọ́ pé ẹ pé o ti lo nǹkan fún àbó ṣe no as in pé kíní ni mò ń sọ o páwọn ọ̀rẹ́ tó ti mọ̀ páwọn ọ̀rẹ́ tó súnmọ́ tó ti ń threaten ẹ̀ ò ní jẹ́ kó súnmọ́ sàkání ẹ̀. Ìyá tá a fẹ́ ní kó lọ pè gan pàápàá ìyá gan ò gbádùn níyà tó lè sọ fún pé wọ́n intimidate òun wọ́n ń jáun láyà kiri wọ́n ń nà òun káàkiri tó lè tọwọ́ sí vìjẹ́jì ẹ̀ kó o ṣépè fún nítòun pébi tó máa rìn lọ leléyìí tó fẹ́ kọ́mọ tiẹ̀ gbáyé ìyá tiẹ̀ lè lọ gba ohun iṣẹ́ ní ìsìn pé kán lè fi ilẹ̀ kán máa lọ kán ráyè da ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn rú ṣé àwọn kó mò ń sọ ń bíbà ẹ máa sọ pé kí ni obìnrin ń rí tágbẹ̀dẹ tèmi tó bá ń tẹrin tó ń gbárin lójú kan náà mo fẹ́ mú nǹkan kan jáde láti ibẹ̀ ni ìyá Málí ò ní lè jókòó sójú kan ṣé báwo ni wòlíì yẹn tún ti jáde nísìnyí tó sọ pé wọ́n bá wọn sa iṣẹ́ gidi káàkiri náà, wọ́n sa iṣẹ́ gidi. Ọ̀rọ̀ yóò ń ṣojú lásán, ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ pé wọn ò lè trace, tí wọn ò ní rí traces, tí wọn ò ní rí evidence. Àdẹ̀mọ̀ pẹ́yìn lọ wà ń díẹ̀, ṣùgbọ́n ẹ̀ ní rí evidence tẹ́ máa fi mú wọn mọ́lẹ̀. Ṣé kò máa ṣe báyìí nísìn? Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ lọ.
Him 2 million. In fact, Mohbad has that.
Ṣé gbogbo yín lẹ gbọ́ bí tí tó ti sọ pé Sam Larry gba létí yẹn, gbogbo yín lẹ gbọ́ àbí? Torí mi tún fẹ́ rewind díẹ̀, mo láti tètè lọ. Ẹ gbọ́ bí tó ti ló gba létí. Ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ yín tẹ́ bá follow mi láti bẹ̀rẹ̀, ẹ gbọ́ tó sọ pé bóyá ìtumọ̀ tó sọ pé autopsy yẹn wọ́n rí pé etí ń dùn. Ó dà pé kò tiẹ̀ tí débẹ̀. Pé wọ́n rí pé etí ń dùn, pé bóyá n tó ṣe lọ ń lo gbogbo ògùn yẹn nìyẹn. Ẹ máa gbọ́.
More than 10 times. Sam Larry was extorting him frequently.
Evelyn, I'm so sorry.
I think Mohbad just stopped paying Sam Larry, and that's what caused this. In fact, he organized the show and didn't even pay Mohbad his money. Sam Larry's job is for him and his boys to be following artists like security, and if they don't get money, they can disrupt an event.
What about the nurse that injected Mohbad? Because the hospital released a statement that Mohbad had actually already died before they brought him to the hospital for treatment. So what do you have to say about that? Because I also heard the nurse have been interrogated and she's in police custody. So I don't know, how is the police going about the nurse? Who actually called the nurse? And why did they bury Mohbad that fast? Because some persons are saying there might have been a possibility of Mohbad still being alive at the point where they confirmed him dead.
So he said the nurse is not in custody, that she only gave a statement and left.
And the video where Reno and Nera doing that interview, and Nera played that phone recording of himself speaking to Mohbad, where he asked Mohbad, I hope he's not feeling suicidal anymore and all of that, and Mohbad said, oh, he's not feeling suicidal anymore. So what do you think about that phone conversation? Because some persons were like, oh, it might be doctored, it's AI. You know why, in a time where AI is common and anybody's voice can be easily faked now online, because Nera didn't actually show the phone screen when he was playing that audio conversation. So people are just really wanted to know about that as well. What are the chances the nurse wasn't compromised by someone who wants Mohbad dead?
Baba, you said
called this nurse. So you're saying right now that Mohbad was actually the one who called the nurse for this last injection, right? So what if someone had compromised Mohbad? Because there were some persons saying that Naramali and Sam Larry and all of that, they like using people close to Mohbad to get him. Is it possible the nurse may have been compromised? Because it's really uncertain how he passed like that. He was involved in a fight with his friend, his childhood friend, who has come out to like say that he's innocent of all the claims, that he didn't actually hit Mohbad with any charm.
So at this point, he told me that the recording Naramali played of Mohbad saying he's no longer suicidal was actually a legit recording. It wasn't AI or doctored. And secondly, the nurse that actually came to inject Mohbad was actually called by Mohbad himself. No other person called the nurse, and that the nurse was a regular visitor at Mohbad's home, who always came to like treat Mohbad at home, because Mohbad didn't want to go to the hospital. I'll tell you guys why he didn't want to go to the hospital towards the end of this video. And that his friend that actually allegedly fought with Mohbad didn't even fight Mohbad. And the wife also confirmed this to G's Lover, where she said Mohbad got angry and punched his friend because his friend triggered it. He said Mohbad actually fought 2 people and his wife that day, and they have a video of what actually happened during Mohbad's last show at Ikorodu.
Why did Mohbad fight his wife? What actually happened in the video? What?
Well, because Otin Logobo Ogunyi, she understand. Now they said, the wife said Mohbad was high for the past maybe 2 weeks before, you know, the incident happened September 12, that he's been high, using all kind of drugs to treat the infection where Sam Larry hit him. in his ears, in his maybe right or left, I don't know which side, you know. So of course, part of the side effects of using all that stuff is hallucinating, seizing, that is seizure. I wrote a couple of it down. Confusion, depression, bradycardia. Bradycardia meaning his heart rate is low, you know. So confusion, chest pain, drowsiness. So confusion, of course. So what do you expect? They're trying to make his last days look as if he's crazy. And they got away with it. So it's like the people around him, you know, like this person said, maybe that nurse was compromised and something was exchanged into maybe cotton fun.
.com/free.
You understand? For adverse effects with all the medication he's been taking. Plus that, they said they found some traces of weed in his system, or you know, all that. You understand? Even aggression, yes. So those are all the side effects of using all those medicine, all those medication. So what are we talking about? But guess what? I don't know how many of you is in diaspora that understand all this stuff. I want be by. They will find a way to make all those stuff stick to you. But you will push it, but Nigeria, they will not do it.
Because we understand the difference. When you need help, I just got hit.
To be good.
What actually happened? Because people have also been pointing fingers at his wife. His wife is also a suspect in the eye of the general public.
He didn't physically fight with his friend. In the video, the only thing that we saw was that the friend was holding his hand and was trying to drag him and put him inside a car, while Mohbad did not want to go into the car. You know,
He's
and
confused.
then eventually the friend went in and saw.
This is the insider now talking.
Outside, because there were many people outside. And he now turned back here and he came back and still Mohbad was there. I think he was arguing with someone.
Guys, I think I have to go. I'm a play kini later new. I have to go.
So that they would leave. And it was the Mohbad that even hit him. He didn't hit Mohbad back. He just pushed Mohbad into the car. And then Mohbad's wife dragged it up and locked the car. That's what happened. Now, and for the wife, the reason why
that is the effect of the drugs in his system, the medication for his
when he went for a show for some days leading to that time, he has been constantly very, very high on drugs all the time. He was always high and, you know, sleeping off, passing out and stuff, which is the reason why for the past week before he died and things like that, he was not driving. His wife didn't want him to drive. In fact, she was the one that was driving him, and they kept having problems. They kept fighting. You know, they were having issues. So what happened was, after the show, her herself, he was too high, I think, and she was trying to control him, and so they would leave and all that. And then the real drama was there, and that caused them to start arguing and fighting and stuff like that. But it wasn't physical. That's for the wife, all right. And then the third fight that he had was with another one of his friends. That friend, the reason he had issues that Mohbad said he was not feeling fine. He said that his ear was paining him, and then the ear pain was giving him headache. So he cannot do anything, he cannot sleep. That's why he continued taking drugs. He kept taking diazepam.
Shagba to so ipe titi Sam Larry gba yen on dun won dem fun ni efori, giving him headache. That's why he's taking all this medication. Did you guys say that? I want to know if you guys said that, or if I should, you know, send it back a little bit so Kelly to go. He said to them like, the ear where he was hit by Samilari, that is why he's taking all this medication. Of course, everybody knows with ear infection, throat infection, even if you have akokoro, if you have gum something, toothache, if you have toothache, you will know the kind of, it will be like your sinus is on fire. headache and everything. You'll be using Excedrin, you'll be using all kind of stuff. Your eyes will be doing blim 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 blam blam blam. You understand? To take atakokoro kankan. So understand? So of course, since the wife and everybody around him cannot take him to a better hospital to get checked, yes, he's saying mi ò lọ. That's why you make pe babe. Mo ti sọ fún ọmọ yín kó lọ, ẹ má jẹ́ kó bá mi o, ìyẹn ìwọ ìyàwó. If you love your husband in the house, especially all of us, you know that you know something in America, pa. Awe, má jẹ́ nǹkan ṣe o, èmi ni wọ́n máa wò ó yá gba hospital lọ o, insurance wà. Yeah, go call him inside. Hi. Wọ́n fẹ́ bá mi ṣe fence mi. So understand? You was there, daddy, mommy. 18 drama, you samilari gbaleti o. 1881 dun ba yo nṣan yo nṣe kini o. O de nje kori ma fo. You will think to the extreme. Nito mo po won àti samilari won agree. Ti samilari threaten life for ekiri. Ẹ fẹ́ gbé lọ sí the best hospital ke le ni record nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀. But then, alone treat labele, you were using over-the-counter medicine. Because all those drugs he was using, they are not over-the-counter. It's a prescribed medication. I don't know about Nigeria, how they get their own medication there. But it should be a prescribed medication. All the muscle relaxants for muscle spasm and everything. Oh, you cannot get it over-the-counter. It has to be prescribed. You know, and they will not give you a large quantity. They will give you just something to take the edge off. And then you go back again, your doctor will reassess you and will give you another, you know, something. They don't want you. If you're here in America, they will tell you if you're a diabetes person or blood pressure person, they will see you frequently. They will even tell you, try to adjust your diet. Exercise, because they don't want you to stay too long on this medication because of the effect. If you're on too much diabetes medicine, you're on blood, even if you're on diabetes medicine, it will bring about blood pressure for you because of the side effect. Too much of the side effects of those two will affect your kidney, affect your liver. So they will tell you, if you're the chubby one, they will tell you lose weight. Because if you have both, possibility of you having sleep apnea, that when you sleep, your tongue will roll back to the back of your mouth and you start do gurgling. That, you know, whoever is sleeping around you will be like, what the heck, is that a railroad beside me? You will be doing gurgling. You will wake up and be like, because you ceased breathing while you're sleeping. People like that, they will tell them to go do sleep study. You know, because if you're having that OSA and your tongue will roll back and you go, you know, off like that, it also increases your blood pressure because you wake up and then you will start having cardiac issue. You know? This is all in the medical field. So that's the part where I also blame the sister-in-law that you claimed. You are a nurse and you can tell them, hey, if you do this, it can lead to this, it can lead to this. So don't do this, go over here. Go to this hospital and find the better hospital to go. So you understand? So instead of you saying, don't do anything like toju elabele. Because of this situation, they will come for you, say you are the #1 suspect. Even though if you think you're trying to do do the normal thing. Don't go do the backside, do the back door, or whatever. Go check it out. It's not taking it on. You have diabetes. If you have diabetes, it will bring back blood pressure. The doctor will tell you, correct your diet. Don't be drinking soda. Don't be eating cassava. You eat eba in the morning. You eat pounded yam in the afternoon. At night time, you eat abula. Starching, you gotta count calories. You gotta eat this at moderation. Nigeria bọ̀kẹ̀lẹ̀ ni àbù tí ó kún báyìí ni. Your plate will be like you will be you go finish this thing. You're killing yourself softly ni. Like Lauryn Hill song. Killing you softly, you kill yourself softly.